Pisces, and welcome to your October general reading. Remember, this is only a general reading, okay, so take what you can, what you can resonate with, and leave the rest for everybody else. Alright, let's start shuffling and let's see what is going on around about your life at the moment, Pisces. The October readings are a little bit later this month. I have just had so many things going on in my own personal life and projects I'm working on, so I do apologise about that, but let's see what you can expect in October. So Pisces, please. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to be working with, sorry, your cards are flying out of the deck here. Pisces, I'm going to be working with 5 different decks today, and the last deck being the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck that I was gifted by my mum for my birthday, and it's an absolutely beautiful deck. Alright, so the last card that I pull, I will be using the book to get the divinational meaning for that card, just because I haven't really used them a lot at all. It's just been really for one card per horoscope and a couple of card pulls, so I'm trying to get in good terms to understanding the cards and their meanings. Alright, so let's shuffle and see what Alice in Wonderland cards you will get, Pisces, for the month of October. Pisces, thank you. Interesting. Okay, so let's see where you're at and what you can expect in the month of October, Pisces. So the first card that we are receiving for you, is the Pelican. So it's all about forgiveness. Alright, it's about letting go of judgments, letting go of things that you've held on to for years, things that still weigh you down, things that still burden you. This could be pain from your past. It could be other people's choices and decisions that they made, but how that's impacted on you. Alright, because what they did has made you who you are today. But you have to look at that in a more way of clarity, rather than, because I feel like there's an impact. Some of you have been through some quite traumatic things, and it's like it's impacted you, and you carry that hurt, you carry that burden of hurt everywhere you go, is what I want to say. Okay, they bring the forgiveness card in because when we forgive others, alright, we shine light upon the situation. Okay, we send love, light and healing to our heart, and we send love and light to them, and that can be really hard when it's been somebody that's hurt us. Alright, but I actually feel more that for some people this hurt is more people that have hurt us, but not in a meaningful way. Maybe they've I know we're in mental health awareness week this weekend, very focused on suicide with that. So for some of you, it could be forgiving people that have unfortunately taken their own life or put themselves in harmful positions, and forgiving them for that, because you may carry so much pain and hurt and resentment for what they did in your heart, and it's time to spread your wings and free yourself of that, so that I feel really drawn to speaking about that in particular. Okay, but forgiving others for their choices and their mistakes and their decisions in their life, because the thing is, it was their choices and their decisions. Okay, so I feel for a lot of you that will sit and resonate with you, okay? And for others that can't take this that way, this is forgiving others and forgiving yourself, alright, for your choices and decisions too. And some people would say, why, when I'm the victim, why should I be forgiving myself? You forgive yourself for carrying the pain and the hurt and the burdens from your past all this time, because why? Well, you didn't know any better, Pisces. And all the time that you punish yourself by carrying this heavy weight, this burden, this pain, this anger in your heart, you're punishing yourself. Forgive yourself for carrying it all this time and let it go. Forgive yourself for losing time that could have been joyful by allowing the pain and the hurt and the blame to come through. Let go of that. Let go of your judgments that you hold on other people. Forgive them. Forgive yourself for that, because you're only human. Forgive people that have hurt you purposely in their past. and they've took time from you that you can't get back. You know, forgive them for that, because at the end of the day, when situations and challenges and hurt from our past keep us stuck, all right, they keep us stale. It's like we're not able to move forward. We lose many years, many weeks, many months, many days, you know, that could be filled with joy and love and happiness, but instead we are allowing whatever this is to keep a hold of us like an anchor or a tug of war with our heart. All right, so I want you to take the scissors and cut yourself free here. All right, cut yourself free, cut the rope. Okay, I want to talk about that. So forgiveness, a lot of you will be focusing upon trying to forgive others this month, trying to let go of choices that other people made, decisions that other people made. Okay, and a lot of you are going to be playing tug of war with that. All right, because I feel back and forth with it. But release is what you need. Okay, so to be able to release and let go of something, finally, to set yourself free, Pisces, we start with forgiveness. We forgive ourselves and we forgive others for their choices and their decisions. Okay. Some of you are feeling reluctant to doing that, and I hear that quite clearly. I'm reluctant, okay? And I mean this in love and light when I say it, but if you're reluctant to forgiving somebody, then you're holding yourself back from moving forward. You're holding yourself back from allowing the healing to come in. You're holding yourself back from being able to surrender it and let it go to the divine, because there is a process and steps that we need to take, you know, to be able to heal and move forward and find freedom and clarity and things. So just remember that, okay? Just do your best, baby steps, all right? And ask your angels, your guides, your loved ones, your ancestors to surround you and help you with the forgiveness process, okay? It's not a process you have to go through alone, but I know that it can be quite a deep and a dark and a painful process, okay? So just do it yourself and be gentle with, do it baby steps and be gentle with yourself, all right? Moon cycles will be important to you this month, Pisces. Now, we're just about to move into our full moon in Scorpio soon, alright? Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalise on these cycles, alright? Pay attention to the phases of the moon, alright, and how you're feeling upon them. So I would say a good week before the new moon and full moon, and a week after, like, energies are always high, you know. And I, for example, because I think we're the 11th of October, because I'm quite late into my October readings this month, with things that's been going on. So we've got a full moon coming in on Sunday, the 13th, and I have been feeling the energies and the shifts coming in very strongly since Tuesday. It's Friday today. I've been feeling very anxious, very exhausted, shattered, wiped out, and I have literally been in bed and sleeping on the couch. I'm knackered, and it doesn't matter what I do, Pisces, I'm just knackered, you know. So feeling very drained and anxious, and just I sat down with intentions to write a bit of my book, and it was like block, you know. So energy, and that will change, it will change. So when I got up this morning, I felt the slight shift coming in, like the little kick in the butt to get motivated, and I started rearranging rooms and cleaning and stuff like that. And that always comes for me, shining up on a full moon, you know. I get that motivated, like, let's do this, let's do that, let's decorate, and my partner's like, it's 8 o'clock at night, calm down, alright. So just being aware of that. Alright, so watch how the moon cycles affect your mood, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, alright? And if you feel you move into a very depressed or secluded and withdrawn period around about that time, then just be gentle with yourself. Alright, don't allow whatever this is to truly pull you down. Once you notice that is what's happening, you need to do a little self-care and self-love tactics to try to keep yourself and bring yourself back up into balance. Alright, and some of you are going to be weighing pros and cons of things this month, because I can pick up on that as well. Okay, but just notice how the moon is affecting your energy. Think about your manifestations, because what you focus upon, what you allow and think about with the energy is what you're bringing back. So just be aware of that as well. Okay, capitalise on the cycles. Okay, it's a beautiful card. Just wanted to show you that again. 3 beautiful white doves. All right, flying with Finial there. Now, as you begin to move forward, you've then got the Emperor, all right, the Deer Mouse. Okay, the Deer Mouse. This card is all about, you know, being prepared, getting organised, planning for things, standing out. Okay, there's a few people actually, sorry, a few zodiacs this month that have that leadership role. They're standing brightly in front of people, they have a light shining upon them, and they have a passion for leading and guiding others. All right, so this will be very much you will know the right things to say, you will know the right times to say it. All right, don't hold back, say what needs to be said here. My guides are laughing and saying, now clear your throat. Okay, and I think that's because a lot of you have a lot to say, and it's like, clear your throat, because this is just going to free flow. Okay, and go with it and trust it. Okay, structure and organisation are going to be important in your life right now. Okay, don't be afraid to take on a leadership role. Okay, so if something comes up and it's like you have the ability, and you do have the ability to do this, Pisces, then don't shy down from the light. Okay, take the role and believe in yourself. Okay, don't doubt in yourself here, because you have much wisdom to offer others, and it may be that other people show up in your life this month, and they're drawn to you and they're looking for answers from you. They can see your light, they know you have the wisdom, and they're just naturally drawn to you. So you might find that a lot of people are asking questions and you've got the answers. All right, so be the leader, step up to that role, don't shy down from that. Don't turn your light down, turn it up. All right, I think that's important this month. Now, if you look at these beautiful doves that are surrounding Hanil, okay, they are shining bright. There is so much light and divinity coming from these doves, all right? And you have that lightness and that brightness within you, okay? So remember that. You're there to stand out. You're not there to blend. You're there to stand out. You're a leader, all right? You're meant to guide others, all right? You're not meant to blend. Right, so don't be afraid to shine through your authentic and true self this month, Pisces. Let it shine, my friend. Now, your next card came out for Scorpio in the last read, and that was in the same position, and that was the Six of Emotion. All right, so memories from the past. This could be a past lover, past boyfriend, past fiance, past husband, a brother and sister. All right, because when I'm looking at this, like, I think this is people reflecting back on happier times or sadder times. Okay, memories can fill your heart with many emotions, Pisces. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it better or worse than it actually was. All right, people you used to know, Pisces, may return into your life unexpectedly this month. Children could be an important issue for you at the moment, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. And as I was saying to Scorpio there, you know, it could be your own children that are an important issue in your life, like decisions you make, and like it will have an impact on those children. Or like, you know, it might not be your children, it might be a niece, a nephew, it might be a child you're going to adopt. Okay, it might be kids that you're fostering, but there may be, for some of you, children that play a big part in your life, all right, at the moment, and changes around about those children. For some of you, some children might have some changes going on in their life, and like it's important that you're the one that stays with them, guides them through that, you know. And for some of you, it's reconnecting with your own inner child, so some inner child healing, you know, healing, moving through the shadow work. We are moving into the Scorpio full moon, okay, so that is, of course, Scorpio being able to see through the dark. That's truths coming out of the dark, okay, so it could be things from the past that are coming up to the surface to be healed. So just taking baby steps through that and clearing that, and I don't want to say pushing that away now, push it away now, okay, because I think there's some things that's been going on that's been weighing you down, and I want to talk about that. But it's coming to the surface to be processed, expressed, released, and let go of. All right, try not to hold yourself with that. All right, and of course the inner child as well resembles like your pure self, your innocent self, your playful self. All right. Be sure to get in touch with your inner child if you've been feeling disconnected lately. All right. You know, children wake up every day with a smile on their face, usually, unless they're grumpy like me. But my point is here, they're happy. You know, what can I do today that will be fun? You know, what can I eat that tastes good? What can I watch on TV that I'll enjoy? You know, like they're always looking for the positives. Children very rarely stay angry. Children very rarely have trouble in forgiving. Okay? Children very rarely hold grudges. Alright, so it's about remembering these things and being more childlike within yourself and seeing the innocence and the purity in things as well. Okay. Now your last card to end your reading, Pisces, and that will end all readings for the month, alright, is from the Alice in Wonderland deck, and it is I Want to Be a Queen. Alright, now this came out, I think it was Aquarius that received this card, I think I'm right. Starting your sovereign, declaring freedom, passing a test. Alright, let's give you the full meaning for this. 33. So the miniature divinational meaning for this card, alright, in upright position would be raising your status. Alright, now you've already got the leadership card coming out here. That's the status in itself. It's like you're standing out, you're making a status, you're standing on a platform, people are looking at you, people are listening to you. Alright, you are taking charge of your life. You're now making decisions for yourself, setting rules and boundaries that work for you, Pisces. Well done. You're declaring your independence. You're becoming powerful and influential, alright? And you want to embrace your own potential. Okay, go you. Now the full meaning for this card, my dears, would be when Alice declares she does not want to be anybody's prisoner, Pisces, she is establishing her self-determination. She is a free person, even in the strange world she finds herself within. She will not allow herself to be imprisoned, enslaved, or taken into captivity, even if her incarnation wouldn't be comfortable. She declares her intent strongly. She wants to be a queen, a ruler in her own right, and a person who has power, influence, and a person who will take charge of herself in her own world. When this card comes to you, you are being asked to free yourself from any captivity, enslavement, or imprisonment. Remember the forgiveness card, because as we forgive, we take our control back and we release it and let go so that that person or those situations no longer control us. Okay, so that's the importance of forgiving. Okay, you were born to be free, and it's now time to liberate yourself from any shackles and embrace your innate power, Pisces. You also want to go further than freedom. You are seeking power. Not so much power over others, but the kind of power that sees you able to help yourself. Make wonderful choices, rule with justice and compassion, and forge with your own destiny. You are ready to become the queen or the king and make your own choices in your own way. You are set to rule the world, Pisces, indeed to shape your own world. You will no longer ask for permission to come and go. You will declare, make the rules, and decide what takes place in your own domination. Instead of fearing your power, you will embrace it, Pisces, and the enormous energy that comes with stepping into your own potential. I love that. That is such a powerful card. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love this deck. It's just a beautiful deck. And I was saying to Scorpio earlier, like, it has so much of a twist to it. It's so much light in it, but there's so much dark in it, and that's what I love about it. I think it's a balance. You know, it's a balance. I'm a Libra. I love balance. Don't we know? Don't we know? Right, my darlings. So that would bring me to the end of your reading, and I hope that you have enjoyed your reading. All right. Pisces, this is of course October, okay, the veil is at its thinnest this month, okay, so pay attention to intuition, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your gut, alright, be gentle with yourself when you're moving through the forgiveness process. Okay, know that it is a process leading you towards freedom, and that's why it's important to keep taking that step towards your forgiving, because you're going to get freedom at the end of it. You will take back your power, all right, and that is what you are working towards this month. You are a leader, all right, and you're going to need your power for that. Okay, so with that being said, I hope that you have a spectacular Halloween, and I will of course be back next month, which is November, with your November reading. This month, whatever it is that you do, Pisces, do it with love and light, and know that I am sending you blessings along the way. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.